What's happening, guys? It's Brando Olynyk here. Welcome to the video. You're searching for how to get grant money to start a business. Great question, great search. I can definitely help you out with this. The first thing I can tell you, understand the process, all right? If you're serious, you want to learn how to get grant money to start a business, the process is the first thing you need to understand, because you cannot just magically go out, apply for a grant, and all of a sudden, mystically, you're gonna get it accepted, and then you're all of a sudden gonna get grant money. All right, that's not the way it works. There's a process in which you got to qualify to actually be eligible, okay, to apply for a grant, because a lot of people, they're attracted to applying for grants because it's something you don't have to pay off, right? Whereas a loan, you have to pay it off, and I wouldn't advise you to get a loan either. But before you strap that ball and chain to your leg, that waiting game of, applying for a grant, which is going to vary and depend on which state you're from, which province you're from, which country you're from, it's always going to vary where you're situated, but the process in which it takes, it's always going to take a while, right? It's got to get reviewed. If you do qualify, that is, if you do qualify, and all these things you got to consider and be aware of. And I'll tell you, I'm going to advise you, instead of doing that, if you're looking to just start a business, you're looking to start a business to make money, the best way you could overcome that, okay, is through an internet business. And this is what I transitioned over to going back 12 months ago, after struggling in traditional business for about 3 whole years, after I came across a person who was on the internet running a business in a way that I wanted, without the overhead of a traditional business, without getting a grant, without having any startup money, and he was just making ridiculous, stupid amounts of money. And because of that, I was attracted to the process that he was doing it. I started to model and copy what he was doing, and it took me a period of 2 weeks to create a full-time income, working very part-time and very strategically. And I'll tell you, it did require work, but I'm just telling you, it's a heck of a lot better than going out there and getting a grant, or just waiting for your grant to get reviewed, and then knowing that all of a sudden, your grant got reviewed, but it got rejected, or you didn't qualify to earn a certain amount of money, and all the things that go associated with it, equipment. You got to keep in mind, what these things are going to cost. And these are questions you should be asking yourself. And if you want to overcome that, okay, an internet business is something that you should be looking at. And there's a lot of noise out there on the internet to start a business. And the best way you could do it is finding someone who's willing to help you. That's what really allowed me 12 months ago to create a full-time income. And, I haven't looked back since. And if you're someone who's watching this, you're willing to learn a few simple things, you've got that drive, and you want change, you want to start a business, I can help you out with that. Check out what I've been doing. You can, click the link down below. I'll drop a link down there to my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. What you'll see there is a breakdown of 2 things. The first is a 4-minute video going through the nuts and bolts of how you can do this on the internet to get the results that you want without getting a grant. All right, it's pretty simple stuff. If you're willing to learn a few simple things, all right, you can definitely make it work for you, because after that, you're going to see average, ordinary people. It's pretty cool. Average, ordinary people just making ridiculous amounts of money, all right? And it's not to promise or guarantee you anything, all right? I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I'm just sharing with you what's possible if you bring a good work ethic and if you're willing to learn a few simple things. So if that's you, I look forward to connecting with you, my friend. If not, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you got value out of this video anyways, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the beach of the world. Take care.